Hey guys, I'm TLOZSR, the creator of SplitterZ, and I just wanted to make a short video to explain what it is, show off its features, and tell you guys where the timer is going in the future. So, I currently have my Skyward Sword any percent English splits open. If you've watched my stream in the past, you may know what SplitterZ is. If not, it's a timer that keeps track of the time it takes you to get to various points throughout the run. And it will also keep track of how far ahead or behind you are from those points. So what separates SplitterZ from, say, WSplit and Landfair, the other two popular timers, is that SplitterZ has this split in the middle that shows more detailed information. Landfair does this as well, but I don't like where Landfair's put it. I think it works better if you put that information on the highlighted split, not at the bottom of the timer. So as you can see here, we have a time for the individual split. You can see the 18 seconds on the slingshot. And there's more time down here. This is the overall run time. This time here is the individual segment time, and this is the time on the overall run that it takes to get to the segment. So it just displays a couple more informational points about your splits in your runs. And this detailed split will just kind of go through your timer, and the other splits will follow around it. So now let's take a look at our options menu. Let's position this a little differently. That over there, this here. Okay. So SplitterZ has this nice Franker Z there, but it's got some cool other features. For example, I can toggle this button to show images on the small splits as well as the detailed splits. Or I could also just turn off the image on the detailed split, but I don't want to do that. These combo boxes here allow you to change where the detailed split appears, or how it goes through the splits. So I think what I set it to 10 and 3. So when I go through, it's going to put 10 of these segments above the detailed split and 3 below. So right here is when it's going to stay in the same spot, and the splits are going to kind of circle around it. So you can play with that whatever you'd like. I generally keep it in the middle, but to each their own. You can do whatever. So moving on out of our general. Oh, we also have always on top, which is nice, and you can show the last split, which you should always have checked for your viewers. Global hotkeys are in this tab. Basic stuff. Colors. I've got color options for almost everything on the timer. It takes a little bit of playing around to get something that looks good, but you can preview them while you change them here, and if you just hit cancel, they don't get applied, so don't worry too much. So you can play around with the colors if you'd like. I'm currently using the defaults, but you can do whatever you'd like there. Another cool feature with SplitterZ is counters. Counters are saved to individual runs. So this run had no counters on it. I added a few. Actually, I don't need 3. Let's just go with 1. I added a counter here, and when I save these splits, the counter will be saved to file as well. So I'm running Skyward Sword. It's a Zelda game. Zelda games are notorious for bonking, which is when Link rolls into a wall or something, and he bonks into it. But anyway, I've set up a counter to keep track of my number of bonks. It starts at 0, and it increments by 1. I can change the increment and decrement key, but I like those, so I'll stick with that. I'll hit apply, and now on our timer we have a bonk counter down at the bottom, and I can hit the keys. The default is the plus and minus on the keypad, but you can change them. So I've got my counter there. Whenever you finish, or whenever you stop a run, it resets the counter, but I don't think I need to show that to you. So you can go ahead and disable it. Yeah, cool. So that's the basics with SplitterZ. You have a run editor here, just very basic run editor, images, names, attempts, best times. SplitterZ does keep track of your best segments. You can't currently run against them, but if you click on the sum of best here, it will pop up a nice text box telling you what all those sum of best splits add up to. In my case, 536.42, which would be a pretty cool run. So I think I've shown most of the features of SplitterZ. There's a couple other things you can dig around there and find, but they're smaller. So now I want to talk about a little bit about the future of SplitterZ. This current release as of December 30th, 2013 is a beta release. That means there are plenty of potential glitches and bugs in my timer. I've done a lot of bug testing myself, but I'm not very good at it. I've probably missed quite a bit. So if you have any trouble with it, feel free to contact me. I'll put the email in my description, so you can send me an email there. Now, for where SplitterZ is going in the future, now that I've got the basics here, I plan on adding a lot more exclusive features. Like currently the only real exclusive feature I have, I think, is counters. I don't think any other timer's done it, but we've got counters. I'd like to get in some other things as well, like being able to run against two different set of splits at the same time. For example, you could enter in world record splits and compare against your PB and world record splits at the same time. Just stuff like that. I've got a lot of other ambitious ideas, but I don't know if they're going to work out, so I'll keep those quiet for now. But yeah, just give it a try. Let me know what you think, and I really hope you enjoy it. So I'll put the download link in the description as well. Just give it a try and let me know what you think. But thanks for watching, guys.